here we are on another stream of Star Citizen. We're on the 4.3.1 live environment, running patch 10275505. We've just logged in, and this is the EU1B020 server. Doesn't seem to be a lot of people online at the minute. It's about 100, so it's like 1/6 of the server capacity, and yeah, we'll see where we're at with the with things. Right, okay. I think what we'll do first is, no, we won't. We'll check the, so the patient check-in, we've got no room 0. I keep thinking that's going to turn back up, but if it doesn't, that's a bonus. Okay. Right, let's get the expedition out. Okay. Small hangar. Oh, we did click it. The panel in the elevator seems to be a bit intermittent these days. It's how much have I got in the gun? 56, that'll be fine. And if we have not got a container, excuse me. So we'll bring a container up. Yeah, this one will do. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm having... for fuck's sake. There's a container there. It's gone missing again. I thought there was a container in the ship, but it's just totally gone missing. It's supposed to be there. Nothing there. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a major problem. So do I... Fuck it. For this, I will put another container in there on the other side. Like that. So what I'll do is okay. Why isn't it targeted my preferred destination. I've just... If I could spell. Did I? I'm sure I did that before, but never mind. And it puts it upside down anyway. Search is life. Right, so... I long for the day when we can make map markers, so we don't have to keep retracing our steps. This very primitive, linear way of working. It's so two-dimensional in a three-dimensional environment. It's unbelievable. It really is. Might actually land here and have a run around, but see any ships or anything. I do now. What's that? Nothing of interest. Is it Scorpius? No. What did he call that? What did he call that ship?
Docking initiated. Docking denied. Landing gear deployed.
I'll just park it here.
Landing complete.
So many problems with Star Citizen at the minute. I don't know what's working and what's not. Found out about a problem with Project Hyperion this morning, where something's not working as expected. We're not collecting any more flares, come on. Well, pink ones anyway. We're getting absolute ton of pink flares, and we don't use the flares. The best use I've found for flares is for marking in a cave your way out. You know, you drop the flares and just follow them back out, and this is still got no lights on inside. And I doubt if there'll be any crates in here. There's something not right with this. Yeah. Haven't found any crates in here during all the time I've been visiting this base. I think there's something bugged about that building. I wonder if it's the same on other mining stations. Not that I'd be interested, but just be another report that might or might not get looked at. I don't know how many crates can spawn in here, but there's absolutely fucking none. So far, we've found one bottle of cruise, some flares, and some edible food that I think's poisonous. That, yeah, whatever. So nothing. What a complete fucking waste of time. What an absolute waste of time. So one bottle of cruise. Yeah, that was worth it, wasn't it? Right.
Engine online. Takeoff complete. Shields offline.
Right, so
Raised.
still rising. Alright, we're around. Oh, for fuck's sake. Used to be a lot easier to get this. Right. So this doesn't look like where I should be. But we are.
Landing gear deployed.
And There's some bad guys down here. And I don't know what that's doing there, but
Check fire.
yeah, we're checking fire.
Check fire.
Uh-huh.
Check fire.
Actually might move around here.
Check fire. Check fire.
To do this.
Check fire. Check fire.
Because this is the site where I get the Apex glasses from, and I don't want any ship marking it.
Check fire. Check fire.
Is that totally gone now? How far away is that? 4.1 kilometers. I don't know what that's doing there, but never mind. Have we... Oh, well, we're going to find out, aren't we? If we've destroyed them all or not.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
I know what I'm doing. And I took the ammo off that guy and he's still got some ammo on him. Where's the F? There it is. Oh, here's another one. I don't know whose gun that is, but I'll take it. Should be another one here. Don't know where his gun is. Sound seems a little bit low, but it's up. Right, so we should have another guy over here somewhere. Alright, let's get this sorted out. Just collecting, fuck's sake. I'm just collecting this to sell, basically. I'm not going to use these armors for anything. And they don't fetch much, but little by little, do this trip a few times and you'll have quite a lot of armor to sell in no time. Right. Oh. Okay. I know it's boring and tedious, but this is the way we've got to do it now. I mean, it's so stretched out and painful. It's unbelievable. Is this? It used to be so easy, and it is easy if I stripped off and just swap the undersuit over, but it's extra, you know, extra effort and all. Something else going on. CIG's way of doing things, never easy. I mean, there must be, oh god, it's another one that's, it's a database that's totally fucked up. That's what it is. Maybe I'm doing it a bit too quick and it's it doesn't like it, but there you go. Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it? It shifted all the bodies off the ship. That is kind of cool. Right, so we're good there. Now I'm just gonna close that up a minute. Just bear with me 2 minutes. Be right back. All right. So what I want to do, we'll have a little look around. We found that guy's gun, didn't we? But there was, oh, here it is. There's a gun there. And another gun here. Oh, and another gun here. That's all of them, I do believe. That's lucky. For fuck's sake. Did I even pick them up? Yeah, I think I got the guns. Jesus, I hate this. There we go. Right. Onward and upward. I don't hear anybody, but that doesn't mean a thing. Excuse me. There's no bomb. Or there is, but... He's got glasses. I wonder what... I wonder what that ship was doing here then. Because... you wouldn't normally come here. There's no missions here anymore, so... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll take his boots, why not? You wouldn't normally come here unless you were on a mission or for a reason, and the only reason you would come here is to loot the Apex classes, and I've now got them. So, I wonder what that ship was doing here. Seems strange.
Engines online. Takeoff complete. Shields offline. Landing gear raised.
Seems very strange. Let's test the cruise control, which is working. So everything we set on and off the cruise control, it's worked. For some strange reason. You know, put it down to little quirks and what have you for Star Citizen. Let's have a look at the stream. Okay. Now will it turn off? It will turn off. Wow. So this is pretty much working the way you expect it to with the cruise control.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
Ooh, I thought we were going to crash into the planet there. It looks upside down. Yeah, okay.
Shields online.
I'll try and excuse me. Where's the hanger? I was gonna say we'll try and get the closest hanger to us by spamming the hotkey, but now we still got a hanger that was some way away.
Landing gear deployed.
Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna park it off the I'm gonna park it off the pad. I've got no sound. Until I get off the ship, and then I've got sound. That's an old bug. Well, it's not that old. It's about 8 or 10 months old. Excuse me, 8 or 10 months old, and still needs fixing. So we'll send that down, and then claim the ship, because that ship's balked, and I'm having a lot of problems with containers on ships. Never ever used to be a problem, so we'll claim that, file a claim.
Insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
And then we'll take this outside the ship. And I'm entering on private property. Wow.
Engines online. Takeoff complete.
So we wanna
Landing gear raised.
go over to a pad, or near a pad.
Landing gear deployed.
We'll just park it here.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Yeah, alright. We'll leave the ship for someone else. and that oh, minus 220 degrees C in space. That's it's a new one.
To the ASOC
So
retrieval system.
that has stored.
Vehicle
That was good
selected.
timing, wasn't it?
Stand by. Your vehicle
So it's in the small hangar. Now I shouldn't have a container missing, and we'll bring another one up. In fact, I'll open the door first. But I wonder if storing it is what makes this happen. You know, if you store a ship with a empty container on it. But I've had, oh God, wrong one. I've had containers go missing that have got a lot of loot in. In fact, I had a Pisces with 2 containers absolutely full of loot, and I was at a bunker. Oh wait, wrong side. Yeah, it's snapping this time. So that is great. I'm going to take that out of there. I don't fucking trust it anymore. I was coming back from bunkers. I did 4 or 5 bunkers, and I had 2 times 2 SCU containers in the Pisces. Quantum travelled, and when I arrived, there was no containers on the ship. I'm like, what the hell?
welcome.
Right, start up.
Vehicle has placed visitors.
And this is a small hangar, isn't it? So we will go back to lobby. Oh God, do you know what I forgot to do? Call to arms. I should always remember to get that up. Always. Because you get paid, what, 500 credits each for killing enemies. Right. And wait a minute. Where's fucking project type? Oh, there it is. Right. It's usually at the bottom. I'm thinking, where's Project Hyperion gone? But there it is. I'm getting a bit tired of seeing the same missions. I want CIG to work on the missions. Either fix all the existing missions, because some of them are broken. You know, we've only got a selection of a few. I mean, even on the salvage, the arrow, when I tested that in PTU, I tested it for Atlas Wonder, who said, it's broken, can you test it? So I did. I had to buy a Vulture, however much that was, from New Deal. And it was the arrow that was bugged. And I wonder if that's been fixed. So we've only got a small selection of missions, but some of them have issues, like the bunker with 3 waves on the mercenary, 66k. That one. If you go there, you'll only be able to do the first wave. some people have actually reported that it is working, but the past sort of 4 or 5 times that I've done it, it's been first wave only, and then and then the second wave doesn't spawn. And now there's reported issues with the Wikilo. Sorry, not Wikilo. With the investigation project Hyperion. So, you know, things are getting broken, things aren't getting fixed, and it's annoying because you haven't got that much to do. You're doing more or less the same thing over and over and over again, and not all of it's working. So, you're very limited. Compared to how it used to be, you used to have find the missing crew member missions, you know, the bunkers. I mean, they've got so much more content in Star Citizen now, and the missions are quite limited, so I don't know what the focus is at the minute. Other than selling ships, the focus is always selling ships. So, yeah. It's a little bit up in the air. But we can hope that things get resolved and sorted out. Excuse me, I want to find something to do for a few hours. We've got the Formula One Azerbaijan Baku race coming up in 3.5 hours time. So yeah, wanna do something before that. I think I might go to an Onyx facility and just give that a run through. See how that goes. Let's have a look at the stats. Wow, 207 people now, and 35 on this DGS, so yeah. It's going to be busy because it's Sunday. Might leave it until tomorrow, maybe, for the Onyx stuff. I don't know. There's that babe. Nice. Right. Oh, there he goes again on that spot. Look at that. Look at the state of that. They're both doing it. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Close that. Yeah. I wanna get up to the. No, I don't want Galleria. I don't know what helmet that is, but guy's helmet rogue. Somebody must have dropped that there. Turn this stats off a minute. Right, so can I stack this? No, can I fuck stack that? So it was a stack of 30 and 2 stacks of 1, and now it's 3 stacks of 1. You know what I mean? It's just shit like that that you don't want to see. Kana, Devastator, Kana. Put this back. Devastator, Kana. So that's not stacking. Hello, Chuck. I just want to get all the ammo that I'll never use. I thought I'd thrown them away. Right. Excuse me. Right, so I'm going to sell absolutely everything in my backpack that I can sell. So I've already made 5,000 on just selling ammo. Just pick it up, don't need it, sell it all, who cares? I think there's only one, oh no, 5. Wow. Didn't think I'd have that many shotgun clips. So anything in my backpack now? What have we got? We sold it all. Nice. Okay, so we're selling from Everest Harbour now, and we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll just take the scopes off. The ones that we haven't taken the scopes off. I mean, we've got shitloads of scopes. Shouldn't really collect them, but you can never have enough. I do usually take the scopes off beforehand, but I didn't this time, so I don't know which are which. There's going to be some that have got scopes on them. Or I would have thought so anyway. Oh, I'll tell you why. Duh. I didn't empty the crate, did I? Of that armour. I better go do that first, to be honest. Right. Need a drink as well. Container. Should be this one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Where the hell is it? It's got to be one of these. Here it is. Right. If we can move all into there. In fact, no, I'll keep. It's real funny, you know, when you want to pinpoint something on your armor and drag it, and your character starts moving around and fidgeting. It must be on fucking purpose. It just happens so often that it can't be anything but intentional. And it's so fucking annoying. Now that... Come on, you bastard. Why won't you... You fucking cocksucker. Honestly. Awkward fucking bastard. Time wasting piece of shit software, honestly. It fucking drives you up the fucking wall. I'm surprised any of it works. I really am. Right. So, again, I wanna. So that's not fucking stacking. You fucking waste of fucking time is this? It just drives you up the fucking wall for no reason. That's not stacking. Bane of my fucking life. No, they're not stacking, so... And they're not moving now, so... They are now. I don't know what's going on with it. You know, it's just so broken. Okay, yeah. I got any more? Yeah, that's good. I'll have a drink. I will have a drink. We'll call this 8:45. Precisely. But I wish to fuck. Oh, and now I've got my crews missing. Yeah, nice one. See, now I've got my helmet in my helmet's in my backpack, and I can't get access to it because of some fucking stupid bug. There we go. Put them in there. Is that empty? Yeah. Oh, now it's fucking it's done the same thing again. Fucking, yeah. And you waste so much time messing around with this issue. And I'll put that on, and then I should be able to put that back. Right. So 8:45, 3 bottles of cruise. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't know why CIG keep adjusting things. Look at Mr. Ready. We'll wait until these guys are finished. Excuse me. I mean, we could try and clear them out, but there's no point because you just can't. You just can't hear much while you're in the terminal. Bottom boom, bottom boom, bottom boom, bottom bottom. And she doesn't talk to you as half as much, or even at all. It used to be every 5 seconds. Hi, come on in, have a look around. We've got some new stock. And it used to be perpetual, ceaseless. So we'll sell everything from our backpack. Oh, we can sell the arc light here. Well, hang on a minute. How much are they? 130. If they're still on the floor around the corner, I'm going to go pick them up. 130 credits each. Too right I am. 5 of these. It's another 1,000. Right, just bear with me. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, come on, fella, get out of the fucking way. Now, who the fuck in their right mind would have NPCs walking in front of a terminal so close? CIG, that's who. Right. Wait for these guys to be done with what they're doing. I mean, you do need more terminals. You definitely need more terminals. You could even have, you can put a couple outside the shop. Or you could bunch these together in 3. You could have 3 terminals here, just instead of 2. Quite easy. Just move the right one slightly to the right and put another one in the middle. But it does all see, I'm just stood around doing fuck all here. Right, so sell backpack. 786. Okay, and then we'll go back to the P4s, which I've took all the scopes off so I can just quick sell them. There is one that might have a scope on it, but I've got that many, I don't care. Just gonna keep this Night Stalker one. And 2,200 credits each. I mean, we're nearly 60,000. We're nearly at 60,000, so I don't think we've picked up any P8s, no. Kana, yep. Now there might be some scopes on these, so I'll just check these. I think these are what I got from the bunker. But they sell well at 1800 or nearly 1900, so why not? If not, why not? I don't care what's on that, I'm just gonna quick sell it. Right. Gallant, no. Sell all these fucking armors that I picked up. It was about 3 days of picking this shit up, so there should be around 15 to 20 armors. I'm going to save any heavy cores. I will or any heavy anything. And they're medium, aren't they? Yeah. That's a heavy core. Pab legs. Are they all wearing pab legs? Medium. Now what are these? Medium. These aren't bad. Almost 1,000 each for these helmets, so morning stars are good. Keep the Defiant. I think there's a stack of 2 Defiant helmets. Keep them. What about arms? Artemix arms. I should have stacked all these. Or tried to anyway. Would have saved time. No, they're definitely heavy. What are these? Heavy armor, right? Okay. Torso. I'm gonna keep them. Sell the Atomex core. Excuse me. I've got way more arms than cores, which is weird. We've done legs, we've done helmets, we've done it right, so that should be all good. Sabine, no, some of these are going to be stacked. I just want to get rid of the bastards. They're only 1 credit each, so I just want rid of them. If I could stack them, that would help. But it's just an incessant fucking rigmarole to get through this shit. One at a fucking time. If I try stacking them, I'm probably wasting my time. While I'm here, while I'm on a terminal, I might as well get this done the hard way, which is the assured way. I don't even know why I bother collecting these. But 100,000 so far we've sold, and it's just junk. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll keep the red. We'll keep those. Oh no, we don't need to keep the TCS for. There's no real point in keeping that. Yeah, fine. And the backpacks, we want to keep all the backpacks we've got. Right, what else is there to sell? There's got to be some fucking weapons that we don't want. F-55, we'll get rid of that. Pistols. You don't ever see any pistols with attachments on them. That's weird. You would think that some would have attachments, just like guns. I think it's a random thing. But you never see pistols with attachments. I think you used to do. And there's our frags. God. We must have more weapons than that. Multi-tools aren't fucking weapons. Come on. Yeah, custodian. I don't think any of these are going to have any scopes on. Not that we want to keep anyway, so I'll just sell them. As long as they're all the same price. They shouldn't have any scopes on them. 748. We'll keep the Night Stalker. I think that's it. Let me go check. In the good old reliable storage terminal. Oh, what fun. They won't stack. They won't stack. They won't stack. What if I put them in my backpack? Will they stack then? No, none of these are stacking, so fuck them. They're not even transferring. Yeah, I think that's orange. Pink, yellow, pink. Orange, pink, red, orange. No, fucking stack. Orange, orange. No. So it fucking drives you up the wall. It really does. Why some stuff stacks, some doesn't. It's just a waste of fucking time. Right, I think that's all I want to get rid of there. I have got some pens though that I want to sell. And as long as they stack, that will be great. But when they turn blue, it's not helpful, CIG. And however much you love putting players through pain, it's still not fucking helpful. Right. Should be fine.
Medical concerns got you worried? Forget that stuff.
So
Just relax. Everyone here at Kelto RX is gonna take great care of you.
we will sell. All the pens we're not going to keep.
Ready to get your care quicker? Use one of our convenient self-check-in terminals and start your treatment now.
This is going to be easily 10 grand for these fuckers.
Just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status, just like you, all registered
red and white hat, and glasses. Would you please contact the front desk to let us know where you spotted them? Thanks.
keep the decon.
Welcome to Kelto RX, where fast and reliable medical treatment is
Urgent
always
page for Dr. Chan. Needed immediately in surgery. Dr. Chan to surgery. Security, please come to storage room 3 right now. Security
Whether
to
it's a
storage
simple
room 3.
case of the sniffles or something more serious, getting the right treatment has never been easier thanks to the advanced digital medical assistance available at every Kelto RX. Why should healthcare be a hassle? Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times, choose convenience. Choose Kelto RX. Ready to get your care quicker? Use one of our convenient self-check-in terminals and start your treatment now.
If anyone has seen a green and black carryall, please contact the front desk. Would the family of patient Beth Taggart please contact Dr. Hunt? Thanks.
Looking to improve your health? At Kelto RX, medicine isn't only about healing. It's about being your best. Ask your med tech about optional medical services.
Urgent page for Dr. Chan. Needed immediately in surgery. Dr. Chan to surgery.
Why you can sell these here, I don't know.
Dr. Bolin, you're still wanted in recovery. Please, if
Here's the Cambio
Not
SRTs.
worried? Forget that stress. Just relax.
I think that's it.
Kelto RX
I think that's all we need to sell right now. So let's see how much cash we've got. So we've made nearly 160,000 to sort of 155,000. Just selling crap that we're not going to keep. Okay. And it took what? 30 minutes-ish? So if you went on a mission to a bunker for 44,000, it's around the same time. That's why I loot and collect and sell, because you make a lot of money out of it. Yeah, it's about 155,000 that we sold. Yeah. However, let's have a look at the stats. So fucking hell, we've got 500 and odd people on here now. It is really, really getting busy, and it is an EU server. So I'm going to exit to menu. It's 9:10 on a Sunday morning. That server had like 92 people on it when we joined. And it's got 78 on it. 95. Chemis is on 531. Galren. Monarch's on 59. 81. 81. We'll go with Mara on 59. We'll see where this is. Innovative engineer. Okay, this is Asia Pacific, so it's going to be a really high ping. Excuse me. It's going to be really high ping. It's usually about 300 milliseconds. And all the problems that come with high ping. There we go. We're in. Let's see what the ping time is. Where's ping? If I was ping, where would I be? So yeah, it's 203, almost 300 millisecond ping, which is expected. Turn global chat off. And my walking has slowed down a bit. Oh, this is really slow. Actually, I wanna check to see how many pairs of Apex classes I've got. I don't know why they don't let us keep this shit. Oh, come on. This is so fucking slow. So I've got 2, 4, 6. Huh? I thought I had 6 yesterday. And I've picked up another 2 this morning. Because I remember I gave Captain Chameleon a pair, and then I had 7 pairs because I was wearing one and I had 6 in my inventory, and that's how I remember I had 6 in my inventory. Anyway, never mind. Never mind. Maybe CIG have capped us at like, oh god, 6 pairs of 6 pairs of Apex, and that's it. You can't have any more, no matter how many you collect. But we'll test that. We will test that.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Please
Small hangar. It's going to be small hangar. So why are they decked out and they're not? Who cares? Yeah, it's there. Still getting over the rewards for the pirate code as well. All that time and trouble for just a few containers. I mean, that is CIG all over. Spend half your life doing something for absolutely no gain or reward, and feel good about yourself at the end of it, and buy Legatus on top of that. Yeah. Right, so I'll turn everything on.
Aerospace. All systems online.
And we'll go back to Han. No, click that. That is the route. Okay.
Takeoff complete. Shields off and on. Landing gear raised.
Can you imagine how much different it would be in Stanton
Is now up.
if the planets orbited the star?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now up.
It would be mint. You wouldn't know where you were half the time. You know, because Hurston would be so close to Crusader in its orbit, and Crusader would be so close to ARCORP and Microtech in its orbit, and Microtech would be so close to ARCORP in its orbit. Like when they all align, a tear in space happens, and the Vandal all come flying through in fucking warlike ships. Yeah. And you could, if the planets orbited the star, you could actually predict when that would happen. You know, all the alignment business. People would be making websites with a countdown to that time. Whoa, fucking slow down. Jeez. That's how I crashed yesterday, because the fucking ship just wouldn't slow down. Seems to be something just making it continue. Tell you what, let's land again. Let's land here. And
Landing gear deployed.
oh, fucking no, I don't want sticky keys. What the fuck? Windows is shit. You press the shift button 5 times and it keeps asking you about sticky keys. I've turned that shit off. Now all that shit is turned off and it still asks me about fucking sticky keys.
Engines offline.
Pile of shite. In fact, I might do some registry hacking and just fucking obliterate it. I hate sticky keys. Do you know, in games where you need to use the shift key a lot, it's a problem. No crits in here. On the amount of fucking Pico balls that I picked up at the Onyx facility, I had like 5 of them. And I said I'm going to sell them just to see how much they sell for. And I never got around to selling them. So this is, the lights out in here is obviously a problem. The thing about no crates is the first time I came into one of these, the lights were out and there was a crate in the entrance. Just here. There was a crate here. And I haven't seen a crate since. But this used to be really lucrative. I used to do a tour of the mining stations on Hurston and pick up shitloads of loot. Just put it in the local inventory and then store it on the ship, which was rather helpful. Nothing in there. No crates here, crate here. What's it got in it? Well, fuck me, I'm rich. Nothing in here. Potential of 3 crates in that room. Fuck. What the fuck? I'm wasting my fucking time doing this. There's so few crates and no loot. Oh god, keep forgetting. It's an airlog. Fucking hell. Any more for any more? So 3 crates in here, but not a great deal of loot that's worth taking. Okay. Yeah. I remember med guns used to be a thing. You know, the paramed medical gun.
Take off.
And you used to collect loads of them and sell them.
Here. Raised.
They were really good. Really good.
Shields offline.
So we'll do this trip again. I'm almost sure we had 6 pairs of Apex in our local inventory on Everest. But there is a constellation site I want to try and find here on Magda. All right. Where's the wreck? Where is the wreck? I am at 28. Usually on the oh come on, where's the fucking wreck? Let me get down a bit lower. Fuck me, hang on. Yeah,
Hey,
yo.
hi, are you guys already playing? Or did I just...
I'm in live at the minute, yeah.
Uh, should I call back this you, or is Thumbers also playing?
Don't know where Thomas is. I think he said he's got an early gig, so he'll be on tonight.
Ah,
So
okay.
that'll be your
Hold on,
tonight.
just in case it keeps calling, I'll call you back on an individual. Hold on.
Okay. So convenient. Right.
You there?
Yep.
Go back to that issue that you posted for Onyx, and Mr. Kraken's just posted in it. And read Mr. Kraken's thing.
What, right now? Because I'm trying to find a wreck.
No,
I'm flying.
no, you don't need to do anything right now, just in your
Okay.
own time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm never giving you an instruction to do something now.
yeah. Um,
I don't, that bit in the hand, I don't recall the thing being in the guy's hand at all. Has the mission changed?
there's you're talking about the gravitation lab.
Yeah, it's not in his hand, right? It's a few meters away.
It has been in his hand.
Huh.
I've took it out of his hand before, and other times it's just been floating near his body.
Oh, I've
And the
only seen it floating.
First time I took it, there was no body. It was just floating in midair.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's saying press play. I've never pressed play, I've always just taken it.
Yep, I've never pressed play.
Yeah, this it's like it's a different mission.
Oh, it might have changed. Who knows? If they've changed something, that's why it's fucking broken.
And yeah, oh, I don't know.
So-
How hard would it have been for the OP to put the name of the mission in the title so you knew what one it was?
Yeah, yeah.
Like he logged this whole thing without putting in the name of the mission anywhere.
Yeah,
People
and
just do slightly better.
somebody put PWL. I don't know what PWL means. I think Mr. Kraken put PWL, but I haven't got a clue. Where is this fucking wreck?
Okay, people are logging, they have the issue, and they're referring to stuff in Site B and all this sort of stuff, right? This is just a free-for-all of, do I have an itty Onyx issue? And this is all being created by the fact that OP never put the mission name.
Well, let's shout.
I'm not that impressed with this type of bug logging. Like, this is critical. It's so critical, I don't even know the name of the mission. That because I couldn't be bothered. But it's critical. No, I know some people who it failed for just because the next step wouldn't update. I actually was watching the screen because they asked me, what are we doing wrong? And I asked questions and everything, and it's like, dudes, you guys have done nothing wrong. You're just on a failed mission. It's just unlucky. Yeah. And that was the mission that should take you across to Site B.
Yep. There's also Jack and Jill was talking about a new livery for the Corbeil armor called Crush, and it's just silver.
Oh,
I've
it
never.
is interesting. I have been thinking about. I said I mistook that armor, but a couple other people in chat saw the same armor. I was wondering if they withheld one.
I've never seen
What?
Crush, and
Where are the colours? Are there pictures? Where do I go see this?
in Evo chat. Mr. Sorry, Jack and Jill uploaded them to ImageUR.
Uploaded them to what?
imgur.com.
Oh, okay, but have they linked them on... Did they post them in ETF chat or something?
Yeah, if you scroll back, you should find them,
Okay.
and a link to
I need to-
imgur.com.
I need to open up ETF chat. I've just got a whole bunch of bug pages open. Because that's what I was doing last time I was on.
Where the hell is this fucking wreck?
Ah, yeah, that's what it looks like on. Is that... Ah, so it's it, the way they're talking, like Polish Pass and that, it's a Wicklow favour to change the suit to this.
Right.
Landing gear deployed.
And
I have
what's
to check Wicklow missions.
how'd you get the
Yeah.
favour?
So there'll be a recipe for it. Have you done the base Wicklow where you just give them the 2 food and the drink items, or
Yeah.
2 drinks and the food item?
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay, if you can, you can see if you check your Wicklow mission list, one of them might refer to the core ball, and it be an upgrade to it to turn it gold or silver, yeah, shiny. It's somewhere in that list of recipes. And it'll say what you need.
Right, I'll have a look at that.
Right now. No, just kidding. Oh, that actually doesn't look half bad. Ah, I completely missed that a few days ago, but apparently there's a comment here from Thomas Hutton, who's a CIG employee.
Okay.
He fucking wrote it on Reddit, right? Um, and it says that you know, like on the side of the cutlass, there's the two round portals, like on the cutlass red. You know, there's those round docking points. The round docking points is for ship to ship docking. The other bigger docking ports are for docking to stations, but the Atlas is a both docking collar.
The Atlas.
I mean the Apollo, sorry, the Apollo is a both docking collar, a 2-in-1. It's interesting that
Okay.
they it's like CIG formally intentionally didn't state that, because then it makes the shape of that thing, it makes it make a lot of sense.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Oh. So I can use medbeds on the Apollo with a female character as long as I take off my helmet or toggle my field of view setting to something else, then back again.
Right.
You're in game at the moment, right? You're
Yep.
doing a what? A bunker or something?
No, I'm
Oh no.
just getting some more Apex glasses.
Oh yeah. I had inventory issues galore earlier today.
Yeah,
I
I've
had
had them.
madness.
I've had them. They're fucking annoying.
I got back to the hangar, and I got back to a station, and as I was moving around the station, the gear on me kept changing,
Yep, seen that.
and then items which I'd lost, which desynced out at um, Onyx, but were in a backpack that I lost, which never turned up with me to the station, turned up in my inventory. The game just decided, I don't know, put it there.
Yeah, I lost an entire backpack
Yeah, same.
and its
It was,
contents.
yep. Check your gear after a while, see if some of your contents end up in your home location. The game's got no idea what it's doing.
Well, I didn't find the contents of mine. To just nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I swapped region because I thought, oh yeah, it's just a bad copy swapping, and the previous DGS might be written to replication layer, and I can pick that up. But things like it did help because I got my guns back, but everything was just confusing. And someone else in ETF chat at the time, this is many hours ago, but you can scroll back to it, saying that same thing. Every 5 minutes I'd look in their inventory and their inventory's different.
Yep. We've been seeing that all the way throughout the PTU,
Yeah.
and
And yeah,
it was a concern,
yeah.
and they didn't
Still
fix it.
is.
They didn't even address it. So
Yeah.
good luck to him with that one.
I did notice when I played earlier, so what time was I playing? No, it might have been like your, I don't know, be your nighttime anyway. After I watched football and stuff, but there were 2 CIG people playing in game as well.
Yep, I can believe that. I've seen them quite a few times. They
Yeah.
tend to get fanboyed a lot, though.
I was on a really low plot shard, almost like they'd popped up a shard. Yeah, and it was like there was no conversation happening. I was waiting for people to address them, and it didn't happen. Maybe it happened before I turned up or something. Yeah.
Well, I was once playing with a corporation, and they were very strict on the rules. You know, no murder,
Yeah.
all this kind of crap.
Oh, yeah.
And DJ was online, and he was at a salvage yard, and
Yeah.
one of the guys in the corporation was quite high up. You know, he's a fucking lieutenant or something. He said, "Oh, fucking DJ's at a salvage yard. I'm gonna go kill him." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And you preach to me about rules and how you don't go around PKing people, and you're all good guys.
Yeah.
So he fucking grabs his A2 and he's flying into the salvage yard. And where's that other fucking body gone? And I messaged DJ and said, "Get yourself out of there. There's a guy incoming with an A2." And that was on Spectrum.
Yeah.
Didn't get a reply, but like the guy dropped the bomb, and while the bomb was on its way, fucking DJ teleported to New Babbage. And about
Oh, yeah.
3 days later, he messaged me back and said, "I wasn't aware." He said, "I didn't even know. You know, I was just
Okay.
checking things out and blah, blah, blah." And I'm thinking, what a fucking coincidence that, you know, he would have got blown to bits at the salvage yard. And
Yeah.
he just got himself out of there.
I wonder if they can log in God mode, or it's an extra complication in programming. I don't know.
I'm guessing they can, but there has been instances of CIG players dying. I mean, me and
Yeah.
Inconspicuous Nugget once did a bunker, and he was checking out the bodies, and he said, "Hey, there's a CIG name here, like Jeff Coffin, who was part of Q&A."
Yeah.
And I said, "Nah, you're fucking joking." He said, "No, check this body out." So we looked, and it was Coffin CIG or whatever it was. So I said, "Right, fucking kidnap this body. We'll hold it for ransom." So I had a bit of a joke with Wikipedia and King CIG about that. I said, "Look, we've got one of your guys here. We've got certain demands."
Yeah.
King CIG said, "Right, well, our only concern is the safe return of Jeff." And I'm like, yeah, right, okay. And Inconspicuous Nugget kept his body in his ship for fucking ages. A really long time, like fucking 3 months or something. I'm like, nah, just get rid of it. Fucking joke's over now. But I think he still had
Yeah.
held on to it. I think it was like a fucking prized possession for him.
Yeah, that's starting to get into IRL issues.
Well, each to their own, you know. I mean, I don't knock anybody for what they do, but it's a bit weird, if you ask me.
Yeah, if you're testing, you'd be in normal mode. Actually, quite often I give my SMEs access to stuff and powers and roles, and then um, in UAT we take it all off so they're the same as the users they've got testing. And they're like, oh, it'd be much easier if I could do this. It's like, yeah, but it wouldn't be testing, would it? You wouldn't be like a normal user, would you?
Yeah.
Everything would be pretty invalid, wouldn't it?
Well, that's it, because they're not testing, they're playing a game.
Yeah.
And they want to feel good about what they're doing. They want to, you know, be successful, and you might as well
If
just be not fucking doing it as to do it in God mode.
Yeah, well, if you want to see controversy on the internet about that, watch one of the videos about Snail Games who have a dev org in Arc, right? And who use cheats. It's their fucking game. They have their own org, and when they're playing casually, they use cheats. They
Yeah,
use
same with
dev cheats.
same with
Yeah.
CCP and Eve Online.
Yeah, but what makes even worse, Snail Games are not the development company. So these are people who own the development company. They're not actually devs themselves. They're just people who have said, right, we need all this type of access, and then they use it to cheat in their own game. Snail Games is a hated company. You can if you see it on the internet. They are not reputable at all.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
each to their own. Never
The
heard of them.
It's you know Ark made a horrendous amount of money over a very long period of time,
No, I don't
and
actually.
the
I've never
owner
played Ark.
okay, well it did it's up there as one of the top games of all time, and when it was around, it still is around. It's been around a long time. But the guy who owns Snail has done things like tried to be an Elon Musk and start an electric car company and all sorts of bizarre things. He's pissed money up the wall in extraordinary ways, and now they don't have enough money to make Arc 2.
All right. Well, all they've got to do is crowdfund. I'm sure there's enough stupid people to throw money at. I'm just like Star Citizen.
No, nah, all trust is gone. They have done so many dodgy things. Their latest thing, there's an AI slop under ocean version of Ark, and they're already under ocean maps. This is not going to work very well. And the promo for it was all just badly generated AI. Yeah, which has got a horrendous amount of downvotes. It's on YouTube.
Huh.
Actually, it appears because I own Ark, I get it promoted to me on Steam, and I have a wee chuckle because I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not in any rush to play it, and I'm even less in a rush to play it now you've told me all about that. So,
Yeah, the glory years of that game have gone, which was the first edition. I played it from beta from yeah 2015.
each to their own thing.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was new and Flash, and they were breaking ground back then. But then they got owned by another company, and it all became different. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this inventory is now the same as when I logged in just quickly a few hours ago. That's good. Yeah, I still haven't done the last mission in live for on it.
Really?
Yeah, have you?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I've got the mission in my list, but I don't think I've got the reward for it. So I'm guessing it needs doing. But if it's broken, then
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Is it achievable? Am I just wasting my
I don't
time?
think it's in an absolute state of broken or not broken. It's just may break. Um, there's a whole bunch of different stages that may break. People have reported all different missions in that I see linked. I wouldn't even want to contribute to that. I see it's a free for all. It's like it's like where someone just puts the name of the ship as a title.
Well, I'm sure there'll be quite a few people wanting to list it as a dupe. I noticed there was another ticket for it that somebody submitted a few hours later than the one Mr. Kraken did, and it hasn't been listed as a dupe yet. Um, so yeah,
So one phenomena, my my armor still has percentages on it even though it's empty. And if I open up one of those pieces of armor, all my inventory is then blank.
yep, seen that.
So that's now repeatable. So we search and see what I see for that.
There is. I've already seen it,
Oh, okay.
and
Have
it's
you contributed to it?
might have done. Not entirely sure, but I've definitely seen it. Yep. Sometimes, if there's like 200 contributors and it's already been confirmed, and there's a load of upvotes, I don't bother. You know, I'm not into making stats for myself to make myself look good.
Mm.
If it's all, and especially if there's been a message from CIG, this has been confirmed and passed on to the whatever team, then I just won't bother.
I'll only do it if I want to keep the link to it. if it's like something I want to keep monitoring. In that case, obviously I do them where they need it as well.
I just
But
put,
I occasionally just really want to monitor something, so I contribute, so it's in my contribute list.
I just bookmark it if I want to keep an eye on it.
Oh my god, there are so many people that should just lose their access to ICs. Everyone who has ever written an IC where the title is just inventory should automatically lose access.
Really?
I'm, I'm joking, but where is their brain at to put the title of the IC as inventory? How unhelpful can they be?
Not bothered or brainless or both. You know, even CIG say, use your fucking head.
Obi-Wan, who's of course who's Evo, has put it as duplicate and made the comment, and this one is more descriptive.
Mm.
Good on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't say.
That one's about fuses.
I can't say I'm impressed, but I'm not gonna make a point of it. I'm not gonna get onto the guy and say you should do better, like a lot of people do.
No.
Like that arsehole who tried to belittle me for not knowing about the ladder problem. I've never had a problem with ladders. I might have fallen off a ladder once or twice, but apparently there was a big problem with ladders. And this was during the time where I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, and I just totally didn't know about the ladders. And he said, "But you're Evo," and I said, "Yeah, but I don't live and breathe Star Citizen." Well, what's the point of you being in here if you don't know about all the problems? I said, well, I don't get out of bed in the morning for Star Citizen. I do it when and if I can. I'm not in the best of health, and sometimes I'm weeks out of the game. Somebody else made a comment as well, and I'm like, come on, fucking pile it on, you cunts. And I actually ended up saying, when CIG start paying me to fulfill this role, then I'll address it like a job, because it already is like a fucking job and I don't get paid for it. We pay them. And after that, everybody shut up. Everybody just fucking shut the fucking cake hole. Cunts. I mean, why would you? Unless you were an absolute down and out fucking fanboy, why would you? There's nothing special about Evo. I say it every fucking time, and people who want to argue, oh yeah, there is something special about Evo. Well, what's the difference between Evo and everybody else? We test software first, and not always. So tell me, what is special about Evo? You mean you believe in the hype that we are an elite group? Because we're not. There's no different from people in Evo Karte to people in fucking general, except they don't want kicking out of Evo, so they curb the fucking attitude and abuse, and some don't even do that. I can't remember the name of the guy, but there was 2 new Evo Karte members last week, and one of them told me to fuck off in Evo chat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he told me to fuck off. He came in with an attitude like a shithead, and I said, there's a level of expected behaviour and decorum in here. And he said, well, I'll say what I like, and if you don't like that, you can go fuck off. And I'm like, wow, that is the fucking first time ever anybody's ever said that to me. in Evo chat. And I replied and said, this isn't general. Don't act like it is. And then I blocked the bastard. And that other fucking guy who was backing him up. And he was a newbie as well. And I'm like, where have they fucking got these people from? Do they not care? Or are they that fucking stoned off their fucking heads on whatever illegal substance they're taking? They don't know any better. I mean, you know, fucking idiots.
So one thing, the bits of armor which have the bugged percentages, in the past, I've just dumped bugged items because they're an ongoing problem.
Uh-huh.
And that means I'm gonna have to actually I'm gonna have to dispose of more than half of my Onyx gear, which has storage capability. Basically, more than half of the pants, torsos, and
It'd be a
backpacks.
lot more helpful if you named the items that were problematic.
No, but it's any Onyx item that you can carry things in, which is backpacks, torsos, and pants. I have items of each which are empty but have a percentage on them and will cause this blank inventory bug. And so in the past, just so I can easily keep playing, I've just disposed of bugged items.
So any
Like
any item that shows as you know, the
percentage full.
Yeah, right, I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, because what used to commonly happen as a bug is that the game wouldn't give you your capacity back on the item,
Right.
right? So it was and then you actually notice when you went to put, a small amount of stuff and barely anything fits, and remember that you get less and less capacity. So yeah, I used to just ditch them. I might have to ditch these. I don't really care.
Well, how about,
Just rather,
have you tested with them?
yeah.
Have
Yep.
you warned them and then put an item in it to see if it clears, or what have you done in the way of testing with these?
I can put an item in them, but I'd have to do the math to work out if I'm short.
Just use like a med pen or a bottle of cruise or something. See if it'll let you put it in the armor.
Right now I need to relog to get my inventory view back.
You might not need to throw them all away.
It's just in the past I've thought backpacks were fine again and working again when I've put items in them. Then I'll be out and about and they'll bug again, and it's like, yeah. I'd only do further testing from a logging point of view, but oh my god, trying to log anything around inventory is so hard because it's such a mess.
You know, you wanna try and test in any way you can, putting the armors in different containers, that kind of thing. Putting them in a shape, storing the shape, bringing it back, that kind of thing.
Problem is, the issues resurface hours later, so it's really hard to do pragmatic testing.
Yeah, it might be
The issue, yeah,
might be difficult to track down.
Yeah, because the issue of services very commonly on the next shard I'm on. So it's showing me one thing and doing something else to the
Uh-huh.
replication layer, yeah.
Yeah.
Which seems to follow. There was a wee bit of a conversation on it earlier, what other people were reporting to. Yeah. And I think the problem comes back to what's being retrieved and what's being saved. Yeah, to other layers.
Yeah. I know that with the Morozov, I couldn't nail down what the issue was apart from the using the Pembroke backpack on the Corbel armor. And I tested it twice and got similar problems each time. The second time, the backpack, the Novikov backpack, completely fucking vanished, and I haven't done
Yeah.
any testing since. Not that CIG would be that interested, and I haven't got
Yeah,
time.
yeah, Garrett, haven't got time.
I haven't got time to spend half a day or all day filling out fucking reports that nobody cares about.
And that is my point. But just even with the state of inventory, there is next to zero chance that even if you in nth degree testing managed to nail it down to a more specific thing, the only way you could get an IC even confirmed is to convince a bunch of other people you know to test it, or people in ETF to test it, or maybe an OpenSC. Um, and even then, they're going to be reluctant because they know the state of inventory ICs.
Mm-hmm.
It's just next to impossible to log stuff around inventory where it's just generic
I mean,
inventory like this.
I've got 4 containers, each showing percentage full.
Yeah.
When I access them, it won't say percentage full. They'll be empty.
It'll be empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you may have lost some capacity with that, which is not such a big deal in a container because you're probably using fuck all, right?
Well, it's a 2 SCU container, and I've got 41%, 52%, 40%, and 29%. So take your pick.
Yeah.
It's just difficult to know which one's fucking which.
But that like one of my peers pairs of you don't call them pants, you call them trousers. I don't know what do they call them here? Legs. One of my legs, in terms of percentage full, is negative 1,461%.
Great.
Yeah. So in theory, yeah. I know there's also a problem where if you've got a pile of ammo in your backpack and you move one magazine of ammo to another storage that's on you, like your trousers, when you open up again, it would have moved more than one, and the percentages at that time will go out, and you can it might move all of your ammo of that type to your trousers, and then your trousers will be 700% storage or something because it's allowed it, and then when you move it all out, because obviously it doesn't, the ammo that's in your trousers doesn't record as available for your gun, it doesn't reload out of it. So when you move it back, then it's you get this broken thing. So you can create it quite easily.
Right.
Oh man. So okay, I've gone out and I've logged back in, right?
Yep.
And I have one armor item less. I know, because at this location, I had exactly 30, like 5 full rows of 6.
Yeah.
Now I've got 29. So something vanished just then between logging out and logging back in. Okay, interesting. I wonder if it's because I took something off and on. Some general housekeeping stuff.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval Systems. Your vehicle has raised visitors again.
Be right back, mate.
I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit too.
Something more serious. Getting the right treatment has never been easier, thanks to the advanced digital medical assistance available at every Kelto RX. Thank you for visiting Kelto RX. Feel better, save more. Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times.
Track lift to emergency.
So I dragged a container out of my inventory and put it on the hangar floor, and it knocked me over and took 70% of my health, and I didn't even have one single bit of blurred screen.
Back, by the way.
Hey, if you're there, Red Bear's after you. If you're here, by the way, you're muted.
There's plenty of people dropping stuff on the floor that I'm just picking up and selling.
Hey, did you hear before when I said Red Bear was after you?
Yep.
I said it quite a while ago. Oh, okay, so it was just you were muted. Okay.
No, I've just not been talking. I've been sorting stuff out. But I have replied to him.
Yeah, I saw that. One thing about Everest Galleria, there are other gallerias with a lot more personal kiosks scattered around. The fact you need to go up one floor at Everest is silly.
For what?
To be able to access personal kiosks. So you walk out of the armor shop, and at lots of locations the kiosks are right outside on the pillar or on the wall, but at Everest they're up above by admin, up one floor.
If you come out of the armour shop, turn left again, then turn right. There's two personal inventory terminals there. You don't have to go upstairs, but they're not obvious like they are in a lot of other stations. I mean, the placement of these
I see, yeah.
personal inventory terminals on Everest is dumb.
Yeah. Okay. It's about the same distance, maybe slightly closer. Yeah.
Like on Seraphim,
Yeah.
you've got and a lot of other mining stations that are in the middle of fucking nowhere, you've got these inventory terminals right outside aSOP. But no, on fucking Everest, you've got to walk all the way to the med bay, outside the fucking med bay. And
Yeah.
there's plenty of space to put them. You know, there's plenty of places where they could put these terminals.
Yeah.
But they don't, for some reason.
There are some places where there's kiosks in the aSOP area, which is interesting because there's a wee like custom scanning thing you walk through, and sometimes they're in that glass area back by one of the pillars, the glass area neck with the big open viewing window, and sometimes they're up the stairs from that glass area.
Yeah, they're not.
And they're all rough and ready, right? They're all, yeah.
They're not.
I guess they're trying to
they're not
yeah.
convenient.
Okay.
They're just not
No.
convenient.
Yeah.
It's like CIG purposely does that. They don't look.
Yeah, to try and get,
They don't look for efficiency and convenience. They look to make it as awkward as fucking possible. And it
they're
drives me
trying
up
to
the
make
wall.
the stations look different from each other, right? But that's not the way to do it.
Well, yeah, but you know, you want ease of access.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got fucking 3 of these now.
Do you don't you don't have a salvage ship and you don't often do salvage, right?
Don't do salvage, no.
Okay. It is my least used ship. If I'm gonna upgrade a ship, it'll be that. And it's one I can't melt. It came from a came from the Argo cargo. It's been CCU'd through many things.
What ship are you talking about? The Vulture,
The
Reclaimer?
Vulture, yeah,
Right.
the Vulture. Every time I look at a new ship I could buy, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the upgrade price from the Vulture, but really, also, I might need to tap a. I might need to start collecting some CCUs that are just above the Vulture. So I want to go something higher. I've got a bunch of savings.
Yeah, I don't play the CCU game.
I don't really have a lot of spare cash, so I do. Yeah. And it's also kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a game. Kind of a game. Got a better return than gambling, put it that way.
Yeah.
Or has it? So that's pretty much on the walkway to the... Yeah. That is actually really convenient, because... It's on the walkway to the food court. It's not so convenient. Oh, has Red Bear replied to you? You guys have had a conversation.
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay. Huh. Dude, every time I walk past someone in that new heavy medical, like there's so many people in different outfits and heavy armor at Everest all the time. And you walk past one of those medical suits, they do look good.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, for whatever it is, $12, $13, it's for a heavy armor, it's well worth it.
Yeah. And such a different look. You stand out. Yeah. If you don't want to stand out, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Remind me, where's Dobby from? Some sort of movie
Dunno.
or cartoon or series.
Don't know. I wonder if people stole the fuses out of your ship, would it still work? Has anybody ever tried that?
Yep, it works. I've done it.
Then the
I
fuses
have.
must be for engineering that hasn't come into the game yet.
Yeah, there's still contested zone doors operated by fuses, and there's repair missions in Pyro that require fuses.
Yeah, the
I
asteroid bases, you need them for that.
Yeah, I've fallen short on an Astro base mission and just taken them out of my ship. The ship's got no functionality with them, so it doesn't care.
And when you claim it, you get fuses back.
Yeah. If you're in Pyro just doing random stuff, on all honesty, I'd carry like 5 to 10 fuses. They come up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like carrying a multi-tool. Yeah, it's becomes second habit after a while to have fuses on you. The other thing you can do, by the way, is the non-mission associated fuses, which are also inside buildings, you can just take them.
The what, sorry?
Like inside outposts, there'll be fuses all over the place.
Which
And
outposts?
if you what's that? And outposts and Pyro.
Right, okay.
Yeah, there'll be fuses all scattered around in different places in the building. You open up the fuse box and just take fuses.
So
if you
I'm
have a mission, yeah.
I'm not familiar with Pyro. Which outposts are you talking about?
Like, I'll go the names. Like, hold on. These are outposts on the ground. I'll give you some.
Like Lazarus?
No, these are like mostly friendly outposts, but they can be faction based and have turrets, but not like Lazarus. They got like people walking around in them, like civilians and stuff like that. So if you look at I can actually fly to places in Pyro based on where they are, but I can't remember the fucking names. Like, Golden Riviera is a common one in missions. Shepherd's Rest is very common. You'll see people use the word shepherds. Those sort of outposts. So they're like, do they exist in Stanton, where they're wee living towns? They don't really exist in Stanton. They only exist in Pyro. The outposts here all have bad guys in, right? Whereas in Pyro, they'll be the Peoples for Prosperity or headhunters or something. Headhunters aren't necessarily aggressive, by the way. It depends on
Well,
the outpost.
you do get outposts like Zenith.
Oh yeah, you do.
And
Yeah.
I mean, Cutter's rig is hostile, but Zenith isn't. You know, you get
Yeah.
plenty of places that aren't hostile.
Yep. So like that. Yeah, like those microtech spots and that. Yeah. And I haven't looked closely at the microtech ones to see if they've also got fuses all over the place. But if so, as you're walking around, there is no crime stat for just taking those fuses. See, yeah, I mean they're not very expensive to buy. It's kind of like buying an attachment for a multi-tool. But you can also just pick them up out of buildings.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
able to sell the same pens over and over again. Fucking hell. This is weird.
Yeah. I don't think it's keeping the sequence. I think if you move one inventory item and then container with a different one, it's not really keeping the priority, and it needs to reverse sequence, the transactions when it's recording them.
I think I might have been buying them instead of selling them.
Ah.
On the wrong tab. In fact, I have.
How many med pens do you have now?
Oh,
You're
about
rich. No, you're not.
No, I'm not. The Adrena pens. I've got about 50 or maybe 60.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if I do Hathor again, I'm bringing oxygen pens. I'm definitely wearing different armor.
Why oxygen pens?
Because I kept reaching a point where I'd run out of oxygen in my own suit. On the ground.
I never got that. I've been there 2 or 3 times and I've never run out of oxygen. Maybe
the armor
game thought you didn't have a helmet on or something.
Yeah, which could relate to the helmet I was wearing at the time, like the new armor. I should actually EVA in the new armor to check it out, see if it is an issue.
Weird as fuck.
Security, please come to storage room 3 right now. Security to storage room 3.
Whether it's a simple case of the sniffles or something more serious, why should healthcare be a hassle? Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times, Choose can be available at every Kelto RX.
Pens that won't stack. You put them on your armor, take them off again, and then they'll stack. And some pens just refuse to stack for no fucking reason. They won't stack anywhere, and then you put them on your armor, take them off again, and they stack no problem. It must be the database removing some properties of the pens that won't stack after you've equipped them to your armor. Yeah, it's so fucking weird. Red Bear 1 must have gone again.
Check your PMs as well. He might have.
Did?
Yeah.
Can't be that important.
Oh, you can now turn 40 normal Carnite, not pure Carnite, into a favor. That might make Hathor more popular because remember we saw the Carnite deposits?
Yep.
And interesting.
You're going
I
through
wonder
all.
what the yield.
You're going through all that just to get to the Karenite.
Yeah, you're doing it for the fun of it, I think. Here we go. It's called in Wicklow it's called Shiny Builder Suit, and that's the Corbel upgrade.
Shiny Builder's suit.
Shiny, SHINY, Shiny
Yeah.
Builder Suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? You can only upgrade Maya.
Okay. That's good to know.
So you need a full set of Maya if you want
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah.
And it's only 10 ASD secure drives. Oh, no, there's a scroll down. Fuck. It can't be that easy, can it? Hey, you know, when you complete the last mission, you get that recumbent gel item weirdo thing in your
Yeah, recombinant.
hub. Yeah, recombinant.
Mm-hmm.
So you get one from each mission, right? And it's of a random type. To do that suit upgrade, you need 5 of type 1, 5 of type 2, and 5 of type 3.
Fucking hell.
I know! Can you imagine? Whoever did that and posted the picture has done a lot. That's insane! There must be another... I want to ask them how they got them. They can't have got them just off missions.
Dunno. That's just fucking nuts.
That is nuts. I can't believe it wasn't until I scrolled down. It's like, yeah. Because Wikilow's never easy, right? It's always... You always look at a recipe and go, not worth the grind. Not worth the grind.
Yeah. And especially when you don't keep it forever. Those, you've gone out
Yeah.
and you've gone out and gone to all the time and trouble of doing it, and it might be a lot less time and effort than the pirate code rewards, but you get to keep them forever. And
Yeah.
the Wicklow, you just keep until the next fucking wipe. Yeah.
What was... Did he say... Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to look at the other one if there is one other option. That's ridiculous. I'm going to ask him, though, how he got there. Okay, next we see Jack and Jill on, I'm going to ask. Hey, there's a YouTube short video made by Jack and Jill where they're role playing with the Apollo. They've got a guy in a gurney. They roll the gurney up to the back ramp, and when the gurney hits the rear ramp of the Apollo, it just goes flying into space with the guy on it.
Weird.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh no, that's Pork Chop's video. Yeah, Pork Chop's got that video. Well, there you go. I was semi-excited. If it didn't require all the recumbents, I would have handed in my ASD drives for that, even if I was just going to keep it for this patch. But no. Someone just crashed into the outside of the hangar, out to the space station.
think I'm gonna log out now anyway. I'm gonna get some lunch ready so I can eat it when. Well, that's 2 hours. Call it 2 hours 15 minutes. For. In fact. Carry that. For 3 bottles of cruise. So. Yeah, I'm going to log out now, make some lunch so I can eat it when I'm watching the Formula 1 race, and I might be back later.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all right.
All good.
Going to end the stream now, and catch you later, buddy.
Okay, sure. Yep.
All right. Not too exciting this morning, but that's going to be it for now. Like I say, might be back later, but until then, enjoy the rest of your day and take care of yourselves.